Hey guys, so one of the things I struggle to do on my 100-watt CO2 laser are patches, and part of that is because the 100-watt is so powerful. I can only go down to 9% power. That's as low as I can go, and so that's a factor, and it often wants to burn through or burn too deep into the patches. The other thing is the dot size on it is relatively large at 0.1 millimeter. And so it's hard to get precise detail on patches that are small, especially when you have too much power. So I run it as fast as I can, with as little power as I can, and sometimes I can get good results out of it, but it really takes a lot of work to get it to where I want it to. And so again, one of the holes that I think the Nano can fill for me is going to be doing patches, and so I'm looking forward to that. So today I thought, again, just a couple more tests with the longer Nano Pro. I'm going to do a pre-made hat patch, one that already has the stitches in it, and I'll just engrave that. And then I'm going to do a second patch from a sheet of Leatherette, and I'm going to cut it out with the Nano, and we'll see how all of that goes. So thanks for joining me. That's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into light burn here. Let's go. So I took a picture of the patch itself and just kind of created a rough outline of it to use here. And that's on a tool layer. We don't need that to do anything. It's just for helping for alignment. I'm going to go ahead and pull my logo in and just get it resized a bit, to better fit the patch. And I'm going to change the burn settings here. I'm going to leave the 10,000 speed. I'm going to change the power to about 40%. That's about half what I use when I'm burning wood. So that should be a good starter place. We're going to head over to the Nano Pro. I'll get this thing aligned. Essentially what I'm going to do is just continue to move the design. I will continue to just frame on the Nano Pro until I get it where I want it, and then we'll burn it. So I really like how that patch turned out. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera there, but it's very precise. There's one of the problems with my 100-watt, you could see, because of the dot size, you could see the lines as they were going through the patches. Definitely can't see any lines in there. It looks really, really nice. I'm happy with that. So we're going to move from doing a pre-made patch to doing a patch that we're going to cut out. I'm actually going to put it on a hat. I won't show you that whole process because we're focused in on the laser today. But I'll put it on a hat and I'll show you what that looks like too. So let's jump back into light burn. So I'm going to pull in the logo of our local sports team here, which is the Raider Bird. Go Raiders. And just size it up to be just a better size for a hat patch. And then I got to change the layer. I know most people use red for engraving, black for cutting. That just seems flip-flop to my brain. I don't know why. I see black and it just reminds me of engraving, and red probably because of fire. I don't know. Makes more sense to me, for cutting. So I usually do that. It's flip-flop from what everybody else is doing, I know. But anyway, it makes more sense to me. So I'm going to put an offset on this, just a 2 millimeter offset. Because we're going to be cutting this out of Leatherette, I have to have a layer for cutting, and so I'm going to add this offset here. I'm going to put all the links, down in the links I'll put all the settings that I'm using for cutting and engraving, just so you have those for Leatherette. These ones worked out pretty well for me, and let's go over to the Nano Pro and we'll engrave this and we'll burn it. So I did hold the Leatherette down with these magnets that I have for my 100-watt. The base of the Nano Pro is not magnetic, so it doesn't stick that way. But because of the weight of the magnets, they do hold the Leatherette nicely. Just keep it flat, which is good and helpful. So we'll go ahead and finish this engrave. As soon as it's done engraving, it's going to cut. I already did a test cut, so I know I know the cutting for this will work out just fine. And here we go. This does have a little soot on it, so I'll go ahead and clean that off with some alcohol before I press it on the hat. Otherwise, it looks great. So there you have it. It's getting cold up here in Michigan, and just preparing for our winter sports. So this hat will do the job nicely. You can see the patch turned out really good, and the Nano Pro did a great job of engraving and then cutting it out. So couldn't have asked for more. Successful test. Once again, thanks for joining me. We'll see you later. Bye.